Today we will talk about the most important nature reserves in the world that no one knows about until now. Anything you will see the strangeness of beaches, caves and lakes in the world. 1. Yettomo Glurum Caves in North Island, New Zealand, illuminated from the inside by the lights of precious stones, which is the body of the cave and is called the Diamond Cave. The Yetwomo Caves were first discovered in 1887 by local Maori chief Tin Tenoro and English land surveyor Fred Mays. The Maori, the indigenous people of New Zealand, were aware of the cave's existence, but the underground caves were only discovered after Fred Wotton visited and examined the caves thoroughly. They built a boat out of linen threads, entered the cave with candles, and the current went to the underground caves. When they entered the caves, they reached a spectacular grotto illuminated by glowing lights in the ceiling, and discovered limestone formations. Impressed by the new discovery, Fred and Tin visited the cave several times to discover more, and on an independent trip, Tin discovered an entrance to the cave's top floor, which is currently the main entrance. By 1889, Tin Cave was opened to 2. Lake Hillier, Australia. It is located on the middle island and forms an archipelago with pink waters surrounded by areas of fine sand surrounded by trees, and then blue water from afar that varies in color. Latest research suggests that colored bacteria are what cause this pink color. Located on the middle island, this charming lake is the largest island in a group of 105 islands that make up the Esperance Recherche archipelago in Western Australia, and is an 8-hour drive from Perth. Despite the small size of this lake, which is 600 meters long and 150,000 square meters, it gains its own beauty from its location among the green eucalyptus forests, and separated by a thin sandy strip from the Pacific Ocean, so the contrast of colors between bright pink, forest greenery and the blue color of the ocean paints an amazing natural painting. 3. Champagne Pond on North Island, New Zealand. A thermal pond about 30 kilometers southeast of Rotorua and about 50 kilometers northeast of Taupo. The Champagne Pond was named after carbon dioxide bubbles similar to champagne bubbles and was formed 900 years ago by the effervescence of water from an opening in the ground crater about 65 m in diameter with a maximum depth of about 62 m and filled as large as 50,000 cubic meters of thermal fluid. Hamilton Pond, Texas, USA. A pond formed after the dome of an underground river collapsed due to massive erosion of thousands of years of rocks, and in 1960 Hamilton was a popular pond for vacationers on an area of 232 acres. And included inside it a waterfall extends for 50 feet, pours into colored water of green and blue and surrounded by brown trees. 5. Vadhu Island, Maldives, and water glare as a result of marine waste and organisms. Vadhu Island is one of the Maldives' most exotic islands, famous for its stunning bioglow at night, making the ocean seem like blended with the starry sky. It is for this reason that this island received the name Island of Stars. This paradise is part of Ra Atoll and is among the few inhabited islands. Just over 500 people live here. Vadhu is separated from the main Maldives airport by boat just 15 minutes. Wanelo Beach, Maui, Hawaii, USA. It is the second largest island of Hawaii with an area of 727.2 square miles, and is the 17th largest island in the United States and uninhabited, with a population of 26,337 in 2010. Maui Island is a truly exciting destination, with stunning volcanic landscapes, emerald valleys and beaches with charming black sand. Certainly, there are plenty of resorts and hotels on the island, but it has never lost its special character due to interest in tourism. It is still grounded in the fertile nature and civilization of Hawaii and aspects of the aloha spirit. Enjoying the sunrise from Haleakala Peak or driving on the road to Hana would make even the most bored travelers think they've already found their own paradise in the real world. Yankees Maranhenses National Park, Maranhão, Brazil, where its sands form strange meanders. The park consists of huge and white dunes. At first sight, Linsuas Park looks like a unique desert, but really is not a desert. This area outside the Amazon basin is subject to systematic rainfall at the beginning of the year. Due to rain, a western phenomenon occurs, which is the fresh water formed in the valleys between the sand dunes, which is protected from penetration into the ground due to an impermeable layer of stones under the sand, and the result is green, blue and black lakes surrounded by semi-desert sand, and reaches its peak between July and September. Lakes have a large number of fish that come when the lakes are at their maximum fullest after July, when the lakes become connected to rivers such as the Rio Negro, Amazon. One of the types of fish in the lakes is the tiger or wolf fish that remains in deep hibernation in mud and wet areas after most of the lake water has evaporated. I was today with the episode of the strangest rivers, lakes and gardens in the world. We thank you for listening and watching us. We ask you for support and subscribe to the channel to receive the new and strange in the modern world. You had the channel of wonders of the universe.